Hello, we are the 2018 Capstone Group working with Architecture Technology Corporation, or ATC for short. Our project was to use ATC's Siren system to create a cybersecurity training module. This module teaches a user how to remediate an advanced persistent threat in an enterprise network. The network is comprised of a firewall, file server, DNS server, email server, and workstations. Below, we have all of our imaged VMs uploaded and ready to be used inside of the Siren network. On the bottom half of the screen, we have our network. The malicious user simulates the internet, which is connected to our firewall. There is a bridge connecting the email server and ADS server, and the final bridge connects all of the workstations. On the top half of our screen, we have our objectives. Let's do a quick rundown of the objectives. First, you must locate the suspicious user. To do this, you must check firewall traffic, ingoing and outgoing connections. Next, you must check the history files on the infected workstation. Next, you must check the startup processes. And by using the PID, you must kill the virus script. Next, you will close the virus and delete all the contents of the directory the virus lives in. And finally, you'll delete the infected email, which was the point of entry for the virus. To our right, you will notice we have a little bit of logic and a few agents and skills. Let's talk about those now. So, this AND branch breaks it up into two different branches. You must satisfy the top branch and the lower branch to complete the objectives. On this particular skill, we must identify the suspicious process. There's a grepper agent, which is connected to the skill. This grepper agent listens to the var/log/.term.log file, and the regular expression it evaluates on is PS. It does this about every 10 seconds or so. Going to the lower branch, let's take a look at the top skill. You must close the suspicious process. The agent connected to this is a process monitor. It monitors the Linux oss.sh script, which is currently running on the infected user. It checks about every 10 seconds or so to see if the process has been stopped. On the bottom half of this branch, you must identify the file location and delete the contents. I will just talk about the top portion of this OR. The top portion is a file system monitor. It checks to see the etc/vital directory and makes sure that all the contents within the directory have been deleted. This concludes the back-end portion of the Siren environment. We will now be moving on to the front end. So here we are on the front end of the Siren network. If we check under the Computers tab, we will be able to see the list of VMs which we are currently able to start and stop and go into. Under the Help and Goals tab, these are all the current objectives that you have completed or not completed. As you can see, none of them have been completed. Let's try and complete one right now, the Close Virus objective. To do this, we will use the PS command to view all of the current running processes. The student user will be tasked with deciding whether each process is needed or not needed, and which is the malicious process. However, since we already know which one it is, we're going to go right to it. Here it is, Linux oss.sh. Now that we have the PID and name of the suspicious process, let's use it to find the directory that it lives in. Again, we will use the PS command. With the information, we're able to see that it lives in etc/vital. We can now kill the process. Let's now go to the directory which the script resides in. As you can see, there are two files inside of this directory, the client and the script. Let's remove both of them. With both of these removed, you can see that we have completed the objective, Close Virus. Now under the tab, Help and Goals, we can also see that it has been checkmarked. This is one out of the 5 objectives that you need to complete in order to be fully cleansed of the virus. And that concludes our demo. Thank you so much for listening. Have a good day.